Almost there. Chapter 40. Facilier. Facilier paced back and forth, nearly slipping several times along the algae-covered dock that lined the bank of the Mississippi River. The briny, vacid seaweed had invaded the city, climbing up from the river and clawing its way across the piers, railroad, and market and into the quarter. The city workers with their shovels and rakes were no match for the slimy invasion. Facilier had long before stopped trying to shield his nose from the pungent odor of fish, shrimp, and whatever other sea creatures the dirty men hauled in big nets from their fishing boats. Every so often one would ask him if he wanted to buy a bucket of trout or oysters or catfish, but they mainly left him alone, which was exactly how he liked it. He didn't want to involve anyone else in this business he had with Tiana. He didn't need any nosy people coming to her rescue, as if she were a damsel in distress. They didn't realize just how crafty she was. But he knew. Facilier pulled out his pocket watch to check the time. Where is that girl? He had only one day left, and if he didn't get her signature on that contract before sundown tomorrow, he was done for. That father of hers had been adamant that she would be back by now, unless she was back and he had missed her. Facilier had been so sure she and that motley crew she ran with would be easy to spot among all these fishermen, but seeing how busy this dock was, combined with the fog that had grown so thick he could barely see anything more than 2 feet away, they could have slipped past her without his taking notice, especially if Tiana had seen him first. Damn her. His heart began to race as he intensified his search, going up to various fishmongers and boat captains, asking if they had seen a girl traveling with several other young people. If Tiana and her friends had returned, someone would have noticed. LaBeouf's prissy daughter would stick out like a sore thumb among these mangy, hardened fishermen. He sprinted from one boat to another until he was sure he'd talked to every fisherman there. No one had seen anyone resembling Tiana or any of the others. Well, he was done waiting. I'm going to do what I should have done from the very beginning, Facilier snarled. His topcoat whipped around him as he turned and headed for the crowded gangway that bridged the dock to the market. He headed straight for the streetcar on St. Charles Avenue and rode it until they reached his destination uptown. Yes, he wanted to do this the elegant way, the way that guaranteed less mess, less risk, but the time for keeping things close to the vest was over. He stepped off in front of the white mansion he looked out from afar so many times over the years. He dusted the dirt from his coat and straightened his top hat. Then he stalked up the walkway as if he owned the place. Because if he played his cards right, soon he would.